Katy Perry did an interview, and they touched on her recent rekindling friendship with Miss Taylor Swift, right? And how, like, what's been happening since, like, the drama was mended and how we all got to see it because Taylor featured Katy in her music video where they wore, like, super, what is it, those couture outfits of a burger and fries, okay? And Katy said this. Well, we don't have a very close relationship because we are very busy, but we text a lot. Fair enough, you know, like, just because you're not enemies anymore doesn't mean that you have to be BFFFFA, you know? But I also hate when you're, like, fixing something with a girlfriend, and they're like, I mean, you know, we don't have to be best friends, you know? We can just be, like, civil. I'm like, I know that, Sarah. I know that. I don't want to be your best friend, Cynthia. I just want to be able to have a nice brunch when we're in the same grouping of people. I'm not trying to get, like, matching friendship bracelets with you, Susan. Okay, so Katy mentioned that it was difficult to be in the music video. Even though it was difficult, it was important to make that appearance in the music video because people want people to look up to. We wanted to be an example of unity. Forgiveness is important. Okay. It was important to make that appearance in the music video because people want people to look up to. Not because of friendship. Okay. So we just caught that little shadiness. So it sounds like, you know, I didn't want to do it, but I had to so people would stop talking shit about us, which is okay too. Fine, whatever. I want to believe that it was about forgiveness because I'm an idiot. But I think it was nice closure and the squashing of a public beef. Every time I say beef, I feel 64. Every time, no matter what, right? So, right? Yeah. No! Oh my God. Jesus. Hasn't been talked about, right? But then, Katy, queen of the shady. She says this. I was impressed by her documentary, Miss Americana, because I saw some self-awareness starting to happen. I saw a lot of vulnerability. You are so shady. I saw some self-awareness starting to happen. After all the drama, Katy, you are media trained. You knew exactly that the media was gonna run with this and skew it, but you knew that and you wanted them to say this because what you're really trying to say is, I'm just gonna live Tefi this for you, Miss Taylor Swift is a baby bitch and it's good that she's growing up. That's what you wanted to fucking say. You know? Instead of like, oh, she's young and she's earning. No, you said self-awareness starting to happen, meaning that you've never seen it before. I see you. Let's take a fucking poll. Do you think Miss Katy Perry is being shady, okay? Yes or no? You have to spell it correctly in order for the vote to count. Okay, so while you guys are voting, this story made us remember past famous BFFs that we missed today. And it's just never been the same in pop culture, okay? Should we look at the science? Mm-hmm. Do we have any of our props? No. Goggles. And we are in the lab, okay? So let's first up start with Nicole Richie and Miss Paris Hilton. Nicole is a Virgo, Paris is an Aquarius. I think they're fine friends, adequate friends. I don't think this is mean, drama all the time. But a Virgo does like order, and Paris is an Aquarius, right? So I always say Aquariuses are the jellyfish of the zodiac. You know, you can never nail them down or know what they're up to or what they're doing. They're kind of unpredictable in that way too. And they like themselves that way, right? They really like freedom or whatever. So I can see a lot of frustration happening as a friendship if there's not a certain amount of respect and communication. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Of course it does. It's science. Okay. So next, Rihanna and Katy Perry. Rihanna and Katy Perry were BFFAE. I remember Rihanna threw Katy Perry her bachelorette for her first marriage to Russell. I always wanted to say Russell Crowe, and it was not Russell Crowe. It was not Gladiator. No. So it was, and Rihanna couldn't make it to Katy's wedding in India, and it was this big thing or whatever. But no one knows what happened there. Unless you do, please share it into the chat or in the comments below. Hello. But Rihanna is a Pisces, Sensey, you know. I get along very well with Pisces. I think they're great friends. Katy is a triple Scorpio. Let me say that again. She is a triple Scorpio. Her sun, her moon, and her rising is in Scorpio. Her Mercury is also in Scorpio, and her Saturn, and her Saturn, and her Pluto are also in Scorpio. And her Venus is in Sagittarius. No. That is a lot. I'm actually scared that I'm talking about her right now because I can feel her looking at the screen. Next, Selena is a Cancer. Kendall Jenner is a Scorpio. Let's look at the signs that drove them apart. Oh, you like that? That's my show. Weekdays, live, 12:30 p.m.